Good morning, Chantilly. Today's Thursday, November 6, 2025.
And in today's show, it's
all about cross country,
Chargers in good standing,
and the weekly sports roundup. And now. I'm Jamie Nowicki.
And I'm Johnny Fernandez.
And you're watching the Nightly News.
Here are your morning announcements.
Today, football plays away against Madison. Freshmen at 5:30, JV at 7:15. Varsity football will play against Madison tomorrow at 7.
Also tomorrow, ice hockey will be playing against Oakton at 6:10 p.m. in Reston. Marching band performed at the VBODA State Marching Assessment 2 weeks ago. They earned superior ratings from all 5 judges, the highest possible rating.
Broadcast, news media, and yearbook received trophy, class, and individual awards at the VHSL Multimedia Championships on October 25th. In addition, several marketing students placed in the DECA District Leadership Conference and will be moving on to the State Leadership Conference.
Women in Law will be welcoming Miss Jenny Jung, a local criminal defense attorney and graduate of Chantilly High School, as a guest speaker on Thursday, November 6th.
Ask her about criminal defense, University of Richmond Law School, and the College of William & Mary. Attend on Thursday, November 6th in room 253.
The Chantilly Color Guard is holding their interest meeting and spin clinics for their winter season during Flex and after school today on November 10th. Come to the band room and learn more about becoming part of the team. For additional information, check out one of the tryout flyers in the hall or come see Mr. Maloney in the band room.
The criminal justice class is working with the nonprofit organization Boxes of Basics to organize a clothing drive for the local students experiencing clothing insecurity. They are looking for new clothing items, underwear, socks, shoes, winter clothes, and books appropriate for toddlers to teenagers. Drop off your items in the collection bin in room 578 in the Academy hallway. The drive ends on November 24th. If you have any questions, contact Phil Ledger at pmleger@fcps.edu.
Cross Country is working on their journey to states this year. How do you think they'll do?
I'm not sure, but Shooter thinks they'll do great.
In order to compete in states, cross-country runners must place in the top 20 on their team to qualify.
The runners, on your marks.
I think that our guys are going to be very competitive and they're going to run together as a team. I think that our seniors, Liam and Tejas and Kabir and Ben, will run through our top 4 and really lead us to a very positive meet. And I think that for our girls' side, we're going to have a lot of running together and packing up and running as a team as well.
Have a couple of groups that we have a lot of pack running for workouts. So we have 4 guys in the top group that work out together pretty much every time. And then we have another pack of 5 guys and that work together during workouts. And I think that shows a lot in our races as how we work together and how we train together almost every day.
I hit a time that I could only ever dream of getting to when I was younger, and even just last year I think I made a lot of progress, and all the coaches have been super helpful and the team has been super duper fun to run with, so I definitely credit them to helping me.
Our cross-country runners are competing for their state competition on November 8th. This has been Shruta Nair and James Morath for the Nightly News. Now back to you.
Wow, they sure are doing a lot to prepare. I hope they place well this year.
With the first quarter coming to an end, more programs are being rolled out. Here's Mr. Roman with some important information.
What is a Charger in good standing? A student that earns C's or higher, so no D's or F's in any classes. A student who has 0 unexcused absences from school and does not have excessive tardies to class, which could be defined as less than 20 tardies. Chargers in good standing also will not have any behavior incidents or discipline incidents logged in SIS, including cell phone violations. What does a charger in good standing get you? Certain incentives throughout the year and more autonomy to move around during flex. For instance, access to common spaces during flex like open gym or the gymnastics room or the cafeteria, which are less structured and allow students to have more of a hangout, fun spot to spend their flex time. It also allows you access to the library during lunches and to our flexible seating area on the senior side of the cafeteria where the old locker bays used to be by the academy bathrooms. Students will receive emails indicating their charger in good standing status on Friday, November 7th to their student emails. Their parents will also receive the same email. And then on Monday, November 10th, in your homeroom classes, teachers will distribute charger in good standing labels. Please place these blue labels on the back of your student IDs when you get them. You'll have to display these labels to get into the charger in good standing incentive places.
Be sure to keep your grades up. Now over to Will for the Sports Roundup.
Thanks, Anchors. I'm Will Mozleski here with all our sports team's latest scores. Over the last 2 weeks, there's been a lot of action to catch up on, so here's what happened. We'll start with field hockey, who beat Centerville 7-0 in the first round of district playoffs. They then lost to Madison 0-5 in the district semifinals. Then the team traveled to Langley for the first round of the region tournament, where they lost 1-3, concluding their season. Next, boys volleyball played South Lakes and lost 1-3. Then they played Centerville and won 3-0. They played Centerville again in the first round of districts and won 3-0. Following which, they traveled to South Lakes for their region quarterfinal and lost 1-3, concluding their season. Girls volleyball played at home against South Lakes on their senior night. They won 3-2. They finished their regular season with a 3-1 win at Centerville, and then they began their district tournament with a 3-1 win at home over Oakton. In the semifinal, they played Madison and lost 1-3, concluding their season. Girls flag football played at home against South Lakes and Centerville and won both games. They then played Westfield and won 28-0. They finished their regular season and head into playoffs undefeated. Cheerleading competed in the Concord District Finals and finished in 5th place, concluding their season. Cross country competed in their District Concord Championship meet. Girls finished in 4th and boys finished in 3rd, earning both of them spots in the Northern Region meet. In the region meet, girls finished in 8th and boys finished in 2nd as the region runner-up behind Oakton. Both teams concluded their seasons. Football played against Oakton and lost in heartbreaking fashion 28-35. They then traveled to Westfield and lost 14-30. They will conclude their season tomorrow in their senior night game at home versus Madison. That's all for this week's Sports Roundup. Now back to you, Anchors.
Congratulations to cross country and field hockey. Well, this has been Johnny Fernandez
And Jamie Nowicki for the Nightly News, reminding you to stay positive, stay safe, and have a great day.
and we'll see you next week.